I'm waiting for this thing to go live. I know that there's usually a pause in the beginning. At this point, it probably starts. I don't know. So hello, everybody. Today I'm doing my Tuesday live stream a little earlier. But from now on, starting next week, I will move my Tuesday live streams to Wednesdays. That's a little announcement that I wanted to make. And I'll definitely post about this on my community tab. So Tuesdays are gonna change to Wednesdays. I'm still not sure if the stream is even live. It's 1 minute in. I'm a little bit under the weather today. I'm sick. It's not too bad. I'm recovering, but I'm trying to recover myself. So what that means basically is I'm using home remedies and folk medicine rather than symptom treating substances. That's my approach. And so this week so far has been pretty difficult because of this sickness. These last 3 days, 4 days are kind of a mess, a little bit of a blur. I plan on finishing this painting right behind me, that one, the Christmas themed painting. I plan on finishing it today, and I'm going to put out a print. I'm going to put it out in my Etsy store, and I'll post about it. But I kind of really want to put that painting out because Christmas time is coming, and it's relevant to Christmas, exactly, that painting. Now I'm getting a little frustrated with it because I've been sitting on it for a couple of weeks now, and a lot of other things were getting in the way, and I just couldn't move faster. And objectively, I think it's kind of a more difficult painting. Now there are 2 people there. Hello. How are you doing, guys? What's your name? I'm a little under the weather. I'm a little sick today. So everybody excuse me. I'm not going to be going on forever here. I'll make a shorter stream today, and then I'll move on. Don't even know if I'm going to have my regulars today because I went live earlier. 5 people are watching. Where are you guys from? What's your name? I was talking about that I'm about to finish that painting behind me. Finally. And I'll put it out as a print. For those who don't know, my regulars know this anyways. For those who don't know, I'm a singer-songwriter and I'm a painter. What are you doing on stream? Good question. So on Tuesdays, I usually have this chit-chat stream where I just go live and I answer questions. We have little conversations with people, about whatever, so long as it's not offensive and it's okay. It's just conversations. So there is no fixed purpose really for this stream. It's kind of a relaxed chit-chat, really. Hey, from Louisiana. Hi to you. Hey, I hope you're doing great. Keep up the good work. Love from India. Kristen. Hey, thank you very much. Well, I'm not doing very well today. I'm sick a little bit. So I'm going to cut this stream short today. I hope I'm going to be better next week. I'm a little sick, but that's okay. Puppy loves animals. No rudeness, just a question. Oh, yeah, nice, great. Hey, from England. Hey to you. I'm sitting here in Kentucky. We're having snow today. It just came here overnight. All of a sudden, it's winter. Is it winter now in England? Is it snowy? Itachi Chris, get well soon. Bye. Thank you very much. I shall. Definitely shall. Guten Abend. Gute Besserung. Don't know if I read this properly. Jadran says, thank you. Good day to you. From Germany, I guess, right? I wish I had snow. You're so lucky. And yes, it's not snowy, but it's winter. We had this kind of mushy, wet, rainy winter down here in Kentucky for like the past week. And tonight, overnight, it just snowed. And I almost feel relieved because enough already of the cold rain. England doesn't have much snow. Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know, really. I thought England would have more snow because it's kind of way further north. Because I'm sitting here in Kentucky, it's kind of way south. And we don't have snow every year. So it's rather strange that we have snow now in December. Last year, we didn't have snow until late January. You know? Do you have any pets? Yeah, I have 13 cats. I have 13 cats, yeah. Bei uns ist sehr kalt. Bei uns ist sehr kalt. Oh, Jedrin, just because I'm trying to read German doesn't mean that I completely understand German. I'm guessing you're asking about, is it cold, right? Well, it's not really that cold. It's around 0 centigrade right now. Number one commentary, yeah. Puppy loves animals. Yep, you are. And thank you for hanging out. I might come back later. Okay. Like I said, I'm not going to be hanging out for long today just because I'm sort of feverish a little bit. I thought that I would show up anyways because, I like to follow through on my promises. I usually go live on Tuesdays, but starting next week, I'm going to switch that over to Wednesdays, Wednesday, 4 p.m. Eastern time. And like I said, the purpose of these streams is that every week I just show up and I just chat to people, answer questions if anybody has any questions or anybody wants to talk about anything. And sometimes there's some very interesting conversations. 3 more people are watching. And guys, pardon my voice. It's a little, I have a little bit of rasp, a little bit of fry, which I'm not recording a song currently, but if I was working on a record, recording vocals right now, that would have been very useful because this fry gives an opportunity for like really high-pitched screams, blistering screams, kind of Marilyn Manson style. And I noticed that unless I dry up my voice a little bit, it's harder for me nowadays to get that rasp out of my voice. I guess my voice changed or something. Like for the most part, nowadays I'm using false chord screaming. I don't know if you guys know what is false chord screaming. Hey, you love the color of my shirt. Well, it's a pink shirt. Thank you. I love this color too, and that's why I bought it. See, my cheeks are red. Like blazing red. The right cheek. The left one is fine. The right one is kind of all red. That's because I'm a little feverish. I actually have one of the cats sitting right here in front of me on the table. Now let me turn the camera and show you. One of my cats. Look. Yeah, because I'm sick. Because I'm sick, and so I sound with a rasp. Wow. You see what I mean? I sound a little rough right now, which I really don't care what I sound like. I mean, mine is more beautiful, but it's cute. No need to be rude. Well, I understand you love your cat, which is fine. Can you bark? Yeah, I can bark. I can scream. I'm a singer. I do heavy metal screaming. And I actually sing with clean vocals. But like I said, I'm sick right now. I'm sick, so my voice is sounding kind of off, really. It's just a nice stream, don't be rude. But yeah, I can bark. I'm actually pretty damn good at imitating dogs. And it's funny that you asked this. Well, I don't really feel like I want to bark right now. And you're being kind of a little annoying right now. I don't feel like I want to do it. If you want to listen to my vocals, go ahead and listen to my music. It's right here on my YouTube channel, you know? I don't necessarily feel that I want to stream my voice right now. Hey, Fact3RR. This is my live stream, and I'm doing here whatever I please. If you thought that I'm going to sit here and cater to your little whims, you're wrong. So, you know, I kind of find it a little inappropriate. And if you continue, I'll just block you. Okay. There you go. There you go. Fact3RR is gone. Enough already. Thank you, Poppy. And by the way, guys, I don't read Arabic. Just in case, if someone is typing something in Arabic, I can't read Arabic. Poppy, thank you. I appreciate it. It happens every live stream. Someone shows up and says something retarded, whatever. I have thick skin. I've been on the internet for a while, so it doesn't faze me, really. Some people are assholes, and some people think they're entitled to special attention. And I just don't care. You know, how do I say this? Oh, let me be pretty straightforward about this. Just, you know, so that someone is sitting there and wondering, because that guy previously threw at me that, oh, you sound like a man. Yeah. I'm a trans woman. I lost my voice in 2013. I had to work very hard to not only recover my singing voice, I had to fully recover my speaking voice. I wasn't able to speak for several years. I've done quite a little bit of job, you know, pulling myself together. So, you know, I'm kind of not in the mood to, you know, hear or listen to someone who wants to nag at me or whatever. And if you think it's going to faze me, no, whatever. Thank you very much, Poppy. Thank you. Woo. I also woke up just very late today because I'm sick. I couldn't fall asleep for the past 2 days. I slept only maybe for 2 hours every night. And today, finally, I got some sleep, but I woke up like way late. I had some coffee, and I was kind of trying to wake myself up, really. Yeah, this stream is okay for children. I'm not swearing. It's family friendly, even though sometimes I'm tempted to swear, but I'm keeping my language family friendly. I'm not discussing anything that is not child friendly. Puppy loves animals. There's another person hanging there. So I just know that anyways, people will be rewatching this stream later, even those my regulars who didn't show up right now because it's way too early. So I still have to say a few things. So number one is that I put out a new print in my Etsy store. And two is that I'm hoping to finish this painting tonight. And I will set it up as a print too in my store. And that's probably going to come in a couple of days. 2 dogs and 2 cats. Well, 2 dogs and 2 cats, that's cool. How do the cats and dogs, how do they feel about each other? Just curious. Finger T31 says, oh. Yeah, what do you mean? Oh, what does that mean, Finger? And pardon me, I'm not hitting on all cylinders today. I'm under the weather. Is that me, Exemunzi E? What's that? I don't know what is Exemunzi. Oh, wait, there are my family's cats and dogs, though. Oh, in different houses. Oh, I see. I thought they were living together, like the 2 dogs and the 2 cats. I used to have, 15 years ago, in 2010, I used to own a German Shepherd, a large 40-kilo German Shepherd, and simultaneously, I had a little kitten. And they were wonderful friends. They were so amazing. The German Shepherd, he just treated this little kitten, this little female kitten, like it was, a little baby. And the kitten thought that it's a dog. So the kitten was learning little tricks and behavioral patterns from the dog. I mean, that was so adorable, really. I call them mine. Yeah, I mean, the shorts that you see on my channel, that's me painting. The music that you see me playing, that's my music. It's my music and it's my art. That's what I do. So feel free to explore my channel. Thank you. Thank you very much. Which short have you seen? Was it with Vietri sul Mare? Was it the Italian landscape afternoon, something like that? I'm just curious. But I put out quite a few shorts, so it might have been whichever. Doesn't matter. Could. Anyways, thank you. I'm putting out shorts and videos, and the way I do it is I put out a short version of the full time-lapse, full painting time-lapse. And then I also have a long version where I'm dubbing it, I'm speaking behind the video. And I'm sometimes just talking about what am I painting. Sometimes I'm talking about the approach that I'm using in a particular painting. Sometimes, it's something else. But I have a full-length video, and then I usually have a short version of it. Dilex says heli. I'm guessing you want to say hello. Hello to you, Dilex. Just for shits and giggles, let me ask. Oh, I just added a little Q&A because the stream suggested it to me. I never did this before, so let's try. Let's see how it goes. To draw. Well, start somewhere. I know it might sound like a little bit of an oversimplification, but that's what it is. Start somewhere and don't put too much of expectations on yourself. Just have fun. Start somewhere and then expand. Wish I could be an artist. You know, however, that being an artist is not easy, right? Being an artist is not easy. Yeah, I don't know what Finger is talking about. It's just it looks like Finger is talking to himself, mostly. I see there are other people hanging out there. Whoever's hanging out there, guys, you're welcome to introduce yourself, ask a question. This is a chit-chat live stream. And that's exactly what it's for, to just communicate, discuss something interesting. Yeah, I think Finger is just an attention-seeking character. That's all it is. Oh, Ian Hurley. There's so many, but for now, I want to learn how to write lyrics and poems. Gosh, I don't know how to say it. I don't know. Well, I think one way to go about this is to read a lot of poetry, a lot of really good poetry. You know, starting with like the classic era poetry, 20th century, early 20th century poetry, a whole lot of poets. And just getting to it, and I think it reformats your brain and primes you to thinking in a certain way and expressing your thoughts and ideas in a certain format. I think that's how I got into writing poetry and lyrics, because I was exposed to a whole lot of poetry when I was a kid. Hey, Finger. Okay. This guy's gone too. No more fingers. Yeah, he's blocked. Enough. I really don't like it when people go to someone else's stream and they use it for like in an attention-seeking way, you know, in a toxic way. You know, thinking that it's cool or something. I don't know. I think probably, and it's just kind of a general observation, I think people don't get enough attention, generally speaking. Or maybe they think that they are entitled to a lot more attention. And a lot of people go about it in a very toxic way, unfortunately. And it's kind of funny because in real life, in person, these people don't have the guts to behave like this. But online, it feels so secure and so safe to sit there, you know, on your phone, on your device, behind a keyboard, and just act silly or act shitty. And I think it's very cowardly, really, and disrespectful. Yeah, I blocked him. Ian, I'm glad to see you on my live stream. Are you still there? Ian Hurley, I'm actually surprised to see you. I don't remember when was the last time that I've seen you on my channel. I almost thought that I lost you as a subscriber. Yeah, true. That was advice I heard a lot in school. Thank you, Kat. You're welcome. I just don't know of a better piece of advice. Learn from the great ones. It's also the case for other things. If you want to learn to draw very well, you got to just watch a lot of really good artists draw and look at a lot of art, just a whole lot. And I mean really good art. You got to look at how people are doing this. And the more you see, the more you feed you kind of program yourself to that skill. It's really very helpful. Your name is Kat. Yeah, my name is Catherine. Kat for short. Yeah, and I have 13 cats, actually. I still catch up with your work. I just get shy, is all. Okay, well, with me, you don't have to be shy, really, but I digress. Take it at your pace. There is no rush. Thank you. Actually, my name is Catherine Alicia Rita Corelli. So I have 3 first names, and then I have the last name. For sure, I've been doing a lot more cultural stuff lately, and it's been good inspiration and as a general activity. I subscribe. Thank you. Thank you, Poppy. Yeah, doing cultural stuff, I think, is important. Even on a very basic level, even if you don't aspire to become an artist, even if you don't study this subject, I think it's important to expose yourself, generally speaking, for everybody. It's important to expose yourself to something really cool, something artistic, because it stirs something in the soul. It makes you better on a very core, important level. It saturates you with some very important juices. I don't know how to express this, but you know what I mean. I think it's very important. It develops good taste. That's my opinion anyways. Good taste doesn't happen on its own, and it's not like some sort of rare talent that comes out of nowhere and some rare people have it and other people don't have it. No, you build good taste. But good taste is also something that allows you to discern between, cheap consumable crap and stuff that really is capable of enriching you as a human being. So good taste is crucial. You have merch? Yeah, I do have merch. Where am I right now? I'm in Kentucky, United States. That's where I am for the past 6 years. I don't know where am I going to be in the next 10 years. Hopefully not here. Looking forward to moving. But so far, I'm in Kentucky. Where in England are you? Manchester, London, Liverpool, Yorkshire. Have a little bit of a spinning effect going on right now behind my eyes. I don't know if I can say sorry. Sorry for what? Sorry for what? What is there to be sorry about? I don't quite understand. Gosh, it's good I have the heater here, sitting and warming my hand by the heater. So good. Pitchy, because I don't know if I can tell you. Well, tell me whatever it is, or don't tell it if you don't feel like it. Whichever is fine. Guys, ask me questions. I think I'll be here for another like 10 minutes, and then I think I'll sign off. My husband is going to return after shopping very soon, and I think I'll be cutting it short, really. What thing to go away? What thing to go away? What do you mean? What thing to go away? You mean why do I want to move on and move elsewhere from Kentucky? Excuse me. Is that what you mean? What thing to go away? I think I just want to move on. Kentucky, rural Kentucky is just not really for me. I'm originally from a multi-million city, from a huge city. I'm Russian, actually. I come from Moscow. Have you ever been to the parts of the world that inspired your current project? And if not, where would you like to visit? What was the inspiration? Well, I think I talked about this on my previous streams, but I'm currently learning Greek because I want to actually move to Greece, which will put me in the part of the world that inspires a lot of my art and thinking. I've been always drawn to the Mediterranean region, and that's where I would like to go. And I would like to not just come and visit as a tourist, I would like to actually move there from the United States. I think it's gonna be closer to me, just the feels of it, and culturally it's probably gonna be a lot closer to me. Only when I immigrate this time, I should land somewhere closer to a larger city, because living like completely rural, that's just not my thing, really. And I'm an artist, so I need to be in touch with people and do events and kind of have a busier life, a busier social life, let's put it this way. So I haven't been to Greece specifically, but I've been to Côte d'Azur in France, and I've been to Nice specifically, and I love it so much. I've been there in 2015. I've been there in winter, however. I'd love to go there again. Nice is a beautiful and very old city. And I love old cities. I love these, and the Mediterranean Sea and local culture, and just how colorful all of it is. And, the narrow streets and the cobblestones and all of this. This feels, I don't know, it echoes, it hits home with me. You know what I mean? So I've been to the Mediterranean region, but I did not have an opportunity to really kind of explore, So I want to go to Greece. I want to move to Greece, actually. And then once I move there, I want to explore that whole region, and I want to go places. I want to go to Italy. I would like to go to Turkey. Excuse me. And of course, Greece. I mean, that's a lot to explore. I like to travel along the coast and go from Greece to Italy along the Mediterranean coast and southern France and into Spain and Portugal, this kind of thing. I absolutely love to explore that. I think that's the part of the world that kind of inspires me a lot. And yeah, the Middle East also inspired. Oh, another country that I would like to visit, but probably when I actually move to Greece, I would love to visit Iran. I would love to go to Iran. I know in the West, Iran is being kind of presented like an adversary of sorts, but it's not. It's an ancient country. It's an ancient culture, and I'm very interested in this. I'd love to go and travel through Iran. I'm fascinated by the language and the culture. It's very rich and it's very ancient, and it appeals to me a lot, Oh, Poppy has a question. Okay, do you have a name for your fans? I don't. I don't. Oh, fantastic. I bet Thessaloniki would be cool. It's a great region. I'd love to go to Thessaloniki. I talked to a Greek singer on Instagram, and I asked her about what's the difference between Thessaloniki and Athena, and she told me that Thessaloniki is kind of they're different culturally. Thessaloniki is smaller, but it's more of a hip sort of town. So I don't know. I'll see. But no, I don't have a name for my fans. Iran is so cool. Yes, so cool. I'm also talking to a couple of people, a couple of Iranian people on social media, and I see them post things about their country. Gosh, it's so beautiful. So beautiful, such a beautiful culture. How much longer is this stream? I think I'll be wrapping it up probably like in 5 minutes. My voice is getting a little exhausted at this point. I think I should. I mean, you hear I'm kind of. That's what it sounds like. Thank you very much, guys, for the hearts and for just hanging out with me. I appreciate it a lot. Next week, I'm going to show up on Wednesday. It's going to be Wednesday, 4 o'clock Eastern Time. I'm sending heart. Thank you. I can't believe only 3 people joining. Well, that's how it is. I mean, I don't know how YouTube algorithm works. Maybe it's just not a good time for me going live stream. Maybe because I've broken the pattern this Tuesday and came on earlier, maybe because of this, the algorithm doesn't know what to do. And then next week probably is going to be a disaster again. There's not going to be enough people watching. I don't know. Maybe it's just early December. Maybe people are just shopping online because cyber, whatever. Thank you. Thank you, Yin Hurley. I will rest well. Well, I will paint today. There is a painting that I need to finish, that one, because I want to publish a print in my store. So I will rest. I will eat something. I have some chicken soup that I made myself with garlic. Of course, with garlic. Why did only 3 people join? Well, that's how it is. What time is it for you, evening, morning? Right now it is, gosh, what's the time right now? It should be like 20 to 4 right now, my time. 20 to 4 p.m. Next Wednesday, I'm going to show up at 4 p.m. Eastern time. I don't know what time is that going to be your time, but around this time, roughly. Oh, yes, it is. Europeans have evening already. I know that I have an 8-hour difference with Moscow. That I do know, but I don't know what's the time difference between Britain and here. I don't know. But anyways, guys, I think I'll be wrapping up this stream. Thank you very much for joining. Thank you for hanging out. It's been a pleasure. And next Wednesday, 4 p.m. Eastern time, my time, I will show up. Bring your questions. Let's have a nice chit chat, a conversation, and whatever questions you have. So long as it's not rude, it's appropriate, and you know what I mean. Okay, guys. Bye. Ciao.